Insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again whilst expecting a different result. I made this video specifically for those that identify and recognize themselves as the chosen one. You see, it's okay to evolve. Evolution is necessary and is in fact part of our nature. Although we live in a toxic society that condemns evolution and transformation, you have come this far. I remember the day I had the calling to share my wisdom and my experiences on my own path of evolving myself from the conditioning I was birthed in and the limiting belief system I was conditioned to be in. I was scared. The first question that came into my mind is, what will people say? How will my family see me? Then I started creating the worst case scenario. What would they say about me? Wouldn't they reject me? And guess what? That stopped me. For 2 years, I was wandering in between coming out and sharing my light and story to keeping quiet on the journey because I was scared that my evolution would be condemned. And see, it did. It was condemned. I remember recently when my grandmother told me, I am embarrassed and ashamed that you are my granddaughter. That really hit me. But it didn't hit me in a negative way. It hit me in a way to even come out to speak more. Because in African tradition, it seems to me evolution is toxic and is forbidden. This is why we, the African consciousness, are always limited to the rat race. This is why every form of programming from the European world is projected to Africa. Because evolution means you are a lost one. Evolution means your family will neglect you. Evolution means you'll be painted as the black sheep. But hey, you define your evolution and you define your path. Now I don't identify as the black sheep. I identify as the chosen one. I chose myself. I identify as the golden one because I realized one thing for sure, that my life was given to me by Mother Nature, my mother. My mother birthed me. She gave me. The day her womb released me, that was the day I experienced the gift of life. And I decide how my life goes. So if you're a chosen one and you're experiencing neglect from family, gossiping, smear campaign, hang in there and expand your awareness more to yourself. Be present in your life and your path. Because see, the greatest form of success is not physical, it's internal. Because I know so many rich people that are not satisfied. Because they think success is absolutely linked to what you are able to acquire physically. But it's how you're able to navigate your inner world that creates the ripple effect of your outer world that shows results and not noises. So if you're a chosen one, know this. We were stagnant in a dark age of conditioning. And we can't continue to move that way because nature cannot harbor such energy. This is why the artificial system is crumbling. In some cases, people are realizing there's more to life than what meets the eyes. They are tapping into higher consciousness. And higher consciousness for me is deep. Diving deep within you and connecting to your source whilst being present in your avatar, in your body, in your environment, whilst weaving your life and realizing you are the author, you are your own destiny changer. Whilst many are waiting for an external savior, which I was one waiting for. You see, society will make you believe that there is this person that will bump into your life and change it. So instead of us to pick the necessary step and the actions to engineer our own growth, we are reluctantly waiting for someone to come and do it for us, and we keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and that person never comes because you are that person to begin with. Don't wait. The chosen one didn't wait. I didn't wait for the Savior. I became the Savior. I left home to seek my internal self. I left home to meet new people, to experience different things, to expand my mind, because I realized staying the same will make me mediocre. There are so many beautiful experiences out there, including the ugly ones that you can alchemize, right? But that is what comes together to shape and reform you into who you are becoming, and even who you are and who you stand to become. So if you're a chosen one, I know it's difficult. I've been there. It was draining trying to explain myself to people about my journey. Trying to tell them I don't believe in the concept of God, of religion, because I know I am that God. And then people will come at you. Then who created you? Who do this? Who do that? Who did that? You are lost, so blah, 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 blah. Because people in their societal conditioning, they have high ego that they are not willing to break, because they don't know the depth of who they are. So they identify only with the belief of who they are told they are. But we shape our own beliefs, right? You are the shaper of your beliefs. That means you can change them constantly, because you are not the same. Nothing is the same. Everything is ever evolving, ever ascending, ever transcending on energetic frequency. But the core of you, who you are, is that you are the creator of your own reality. You are a whole universe on its own. People think we are seeking higher consciousness to become the most perfect beings on the whole planet. No. For me personally, I seek higher consciousness so I can become free from limitations, so I can become free from conditioning. And I am diving deep each and every day, learning from other people's stories and other people's life, and realizing that everything is a version of me, and the world is a mirror. If I can't see myself, the world cannot see me. So I reflect from internally, right? So therefore, I am the author of my life, the finisher of it. I am that I am. I am the boss, the CEO. I'm everything, the healer, the shaman. I'm the director. I might take inspiration from other people's story, but I engineer and usher my own evolution. It's sad that many people haven't seen the other side yet. But it's also beautiful that people like me and you, we are showing the way, we are showing the path in a more compassionate and kind way. You keep showing up for yourself. That is how you show up for the world. I wish someone told me this when I was a teenager. I believed showing up for others, sabotaging myself, is better. But now in this higher timeline, I know showing up for myself means showing up for the world. And every teacher, every guru, every mentor, every speaker speak about one thing: self-love. Self-love. It's good you chose yourself. Keep expanding yourself, right? Don't use higher consciousness to degrade your ego, or to abuse and bully people, or to use people. That is toxic for your well-being. Use it to dive deep into your true essence, so you can live a full, complete, holistic life whilst in your human experience. Because remember this, no one is getting out of here alive. So you might as well live your life. Namaste.